kind of talk a little at the beginning to wait for people to get on. Okay. Say hi. In case you're wondering, it's Picasso and Miss.
Hi guys, it's Lily, and today you might be wondering why isn't my mom here? Well, this morning my mom had to do a foot surgery, so she's laying in bed right now. And I will be telling you the supplies you'll need for today's project, the Picasso portrait inspired by Andy Warhol, or inspired by Pablo Picasso, and the supplies you'll need for that are colored pencils and a Sharpie. And we're after this message, we are going to be forwarding you to the video on this, and it's our most viewed video on YouTube. It has over 12,000 views. So now I will be showing you the supplies you'll need for next week's projects. So for Monday,
Repeat it one more time for people who just turned in because it just turned 4. Repeat what you just said.
So today, if you're wondering why I'm here without my mom, well, this morning she had a foot surgery and she's laying in bed right now. So I will be showing you the materials and supplies that you'll need for today's project and next week's project. So for today's project, the Picasso portrait, you will need a Sharpie and some colored pencils. And after this message, after I tell you all the next week's projects and the supplies that you'll need, we will be forwarding you to the video of the Pablo Picasso portrait that me and my mom made on our YouTube channel, and it's the most viewed video on our YouTube. It has 12,000 views. So now I will be telling you the supplies that you'll need for next week's projects, starting with Monday. So for Monday, you are going to be doing this abstract drawing, oil pastel drawing, inspired by Jean Dubuffet. And the supplies that you'll need for that are some watercolor paper and a packet of oil pastels. If you don't have these supplies in your house, don't worry. We got a link on our website to Amazon, and it shows you some of the basic supplies that you could get for these videos for these projects that we're going to be doing.
You can also substitute with crayons.
So for Tuesday's project, we are going to be doing this nighttime landscape inspired by Peter Alexander. And what you'll need for that are some black construction paper and some chalk pastels. But you don't have to get a box this big. This is just what we have in our house right now. So now, for Wednesday's project. For Wednesday's project, we are going to be doing a recycled collage. And this is our recyclable water bottle collage. And it's inspired sculpture. And it is inspired by David Chihuly. And he is originally a glass blower artist, but we are making our sculpture out of water bottles. So what you'll need are water bottles, a jar and some paintbrushes and some packing tape, clear packing tape, some paint, and some scissors. So now for Thursday's project. And it's inspired by, once again, it's inspired by Dale June. So for Friday's project, Thursday's project, we are going to be doing this Yayoi Kusama flower illustration. So we prefer this flower illustration to be for ages 8 and up. But for those little kids out there, if you want to take on a challenge, then go ahead and you can try this. So the supplies that you'll need are a pencil and some colored pencils.
And white paper.
And white paper.
And that's one of your favorite artists.
And that was one of my favorite artists and illustrations. And it's inspired by Yayoi Kusama. So, now, for Friday, we are going to be doing this cupcake painting, and it's inspired by Wayne Thiebaud. So the supplies that you'll need are either a regular canvas or a canvas panel. It's a thin version of canvas. So you'll also need a jar of water and some paintbrushes and some paint. So I hope you join us for these projects next week, and thank you so much.
Hi, Kim here with Art Classes for Kids, and today I'm here with Lily.
Hi.
So today we're going to be teaching you how to draw something new. Hi, Kim here with Art Classes for Kids, and today I'm here with Lily.
Hi.
So today we're going to be teaching you how to draw something new. And it's part of our series called I Can Draw That, where we teach you how to draw something and we use only a few supplies. So the supplies we're going to use today are
It's a Sharpie, white paper, and some colored pencils.
Okay.
Also, you can check out our video where we compare Prismacolors to the Crayola brand.
Yeah, but you use whatever you have, and you can even use markers. So today's project is inspired by a real famous artist, and who's that artist?
His name is Pablo Picasso, and he does these portraits.
Well, they're very asymmetrical,
Yeah.
so nothing is balanced. The eyes are a little off. They've got lots of geometric shapes and all kinds of colors in the
Everything's
face.
like crisscross.
So he is kind of famous for being the probably most famous abstract painter
Yeah.
of his time, and you know, he did these portraits, and they say that when he did the portraits, if the woman who was posing looked over to the side, he'd draw her that way.
Over here.
And then if she looked over there, he'd start drawing her that way.
Over there.
And just put it all together. He liked to show all different perspectives, all in one face. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna get
Oh,
started.
and also, if we go too fast for you, you can pause this video anytime if we are going too fast for you.
Okay, so then you can kind of catch up.
Very detailed.
So let's get started. Now we're going to start with an eye. We're going to put that approximately somewhere in the center of this paper. We're just going to make a curve and another curve, like a rainbow curve and a smile curve.
The eye.
Connect it together, it looks like a lemon or a football. Now we're going to put a circle inside that touches the top and bottom.
Circle.
Only because let's give it a star inside. Sometimes he does the star instead of a pupil.
Star.
And now we're going to do a second eye, but the second eyes, they're never symmetrical. They never match, and they never are exactly
They're like,
aligned.
sometimes they're sideways,
a site we're
Well,
using.
and some of
Just
his
so you know,
paintings
and I'll make
that
it.
the eyes are at the same level like ours, but also sometimes they're like crooked. or
What?
Great. So what we're going to do is our second eye, we're going to go straight across and maybe just a little bit above the last eye. I'm going to make a sideways eye. That's where it looks like a sideways arrow point or a less than, greater than
I
sign.
know, I kept going down.
And then I have the side of the eye. And actually, I'm going to go with the whole eye. With this one's going to have a pupil.
How's this supposed to be an eye?
It's like a side view eye, except this time I'm going to make it have a few eyelashes.
Eyelashes.
She sent me some.
And the other eye, I'm going to give it a few eyelashes. And a little eyebrow.
She said, yeah, she just realized that she sent pictures.
And then I'm going to put some lines in it to represent hair in there.
Yeah.
Okay, now Picasso sometimes put the nose on the side and sometimes put the nose in the middle.
I'm
Wherever
gonna
you put it,
do
he-
it on my left.
Okay, so you're going to keep it pretty close to the eyes, and you're going to go to the left, and you're going to make a shape, a simple geometric shape nose, like the number 7 upside down or something. I'm going to do one in the middle, kind of off to the middle of the face, and I'm going to do that same thing 7, but I'm going to keep it over there. Okay, yours could be, and then he does this thing where the nostrils, to me, look like a sideways 8 or the infinity symbol.
Infinity.
Okay, great. Now yours, since it's going to be on the side, you can go around the eyes, close, and then below the nose, you can make a line going down. And stop. Okay, do you want your lips right below your nose there? That's
Yeah.
probably where they should be. Okay, now you can make, since the nose is sideways, you can mix it up again. You can make the lips look like they're forward, right below it. I'm going to make mine right here in the middle, and I'm going to make like a kind of a sideways looking lip. You don't have to do that.
Looks like a tongue
A
sticking
tongue lip?
out.
Well, that's kind of it.
I'm gonna try.
You don't have to do this kind. You can just do a normal one.
Lips.
Oh, you want to have it look like a tongue sticking out. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the side of the mouth and I'm going to go around it. And then I'm going to make an ear to the side of the eye.
So this is gonna be the chin, right?
Yep, that's the chin. Now the ear looks like a number 3. But if you have it on the other side, it's going to be a backwards number 3. And then I'm going to double it and maybe make a little bump in it or something. You know, with a little cartilage.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm going to go from my chin over to the ear. I'm going to curve out a little to get there. Nice. Then I'm going to go below my chin and make a neck. One
I
line.
really like this so far.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. And then I'm going to give it on the back side of my neck. It's anywhere between the jaw and the ear.
The neck.
Okay. And then on mine, you've already got your forehead. I'm going to make my forehead by bringing this in, and I'm going to make this cheek, and this is going to be my forehead. So I have kind of a big forehead.
Forehead.
That
Okay.
looks cool. It looks kind of abstract.
It is very abstract. I'm going to make my eye a little bit bigger. I'm going to outline it.
I kind of want mine a bit bigger.
And I'm going to hook this in here. Okay, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to give my girl a hat. Because he had a lot of hats in the women he did portraits of. So first I'm going to make a brim, and what I'm going to do is go across the head and around the ear like this.
Hats are cool.
So I'm going to go ahead and go around again for my brim and double it.
So should I do that to my beret?
It's up to you. Make up your hat. And then I'm going to add a little more to my brim and the top part of the hat.
I'm gonna add my stick to it.
And then he often put flowers in the hat. So I'm going to put a flower, but I'm going to make it more of a geometric kind of flower. Okay, so we're going to add the bangs or the hair. So my girl's hair is going to come from here and go down. So I'm going to have different sections.
I don't know what my bangs should look.
And then I'll break those into different shapes so I have more things to
Wait,
color.
what do bangs look like?
Bangs just kind of just like you. They just look like lines coming down and going across. But remember, the bangs have to come out from in the hat and go over to the eyebrows. But you can make anything. Remember, it's abstract. Anything goes on this.
Anything?
You're just representing real things. Awesome. Well, my girl, I want her to have long hair. So out of her hat comes her hair. And then on this side, I'm gonna have more hair coming out.
Lots of hair.
I'm making these kind of snaky looking shapes. Then I'm going to make her shoulder, her collar. Go ahead and make a collar.
I'm gonna have her have like jewelry.
You can either divide their face into different sections or you can just color it in different sections. So I think we'll just color it in different sections. And then this, and then her, I went kind of in a lot on this side, so I'm gonna add one more part to her face like that so she doesn't look too weird shaped. You can always adjust, okay? And now I've got my crazy Picasso face. So let's show our viewers what ours look like before we color it in.
This is what it looks like before we color it in. And
now,
now
let's
we will
color.
fast forward our coloring and then we'll show you our finished product.
Ooh, awesome, let's do it.
Coloring.
Ta-da! So check it out, this is how colorful our Picasso-inspired drawings came out.
Pretty colorful.
I think it's pretty fun, pretty quick, pretty easy, simple supplies. I hope you made one and followed along with us. If you did, I'd love to see how it turned out. So how would they do that?
They should post your photo on Instagram and tag it with Art Classes for Kids. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification button down below for more cool videos.
And I hope you keep making cool art.
Bye!